then, you live in Germany, don't you?
Well, no, I don't really know where I live.
Oh.
No, my family home is in Spain. My mother's there,
Right.
and my family. And my boyfriend is German, so obviously I spend a sort of fair amount of time, and a lot of my work is in Germany as well.
Well, the killer question is then, where do you pay tax? And that defines where you
question.
live. Yeah. Where do you pay tax in Britain, or do you pay tax?
I'm sorry, I'm not going to tell you that. It's none of your business. Where do you pay tax? Obviously
here. Britain, obviously, yeah. Lots of it.
Right. So, but you do spend a lot of time in Europe recording.
Yes, I do, and in America. I spend a lot of time all over the world. I've just recently come back from Taiwan and Korea because my work I do a lot of work there. I have a lot of record sales there and things. So I'm everywhere, really.
Yeah.
So the thing is, you've got to have a sense of home, though, haven't you? I mean, you've got to feel, home is, if everything went wrong, I don't know, if I became horribly ill or something, home would be where? Britain, do you think?
Well, I would...
Spain.
It's difficult to say. I would really say that it's probably where sort of family is, your
Spain,
mother, your
yeah.
ties, Spain, yes.
Yeah.
Although, you know, my parents did live in England for most of their lives. She decided to move away. And so that's where it is, where your ties are, really, where
Are
you
they
feel
happy out
happiest.
there? Are they happy to have completely cut loose from Britain? Are they happy in Spain?
Well, no, I don't think you ever cut loose because friends are always going over.
Yeah.
But yes, we're all very, very happy. And I think my whole family, all of us have really enjoyed travelling. And I mean, I think I've been travelling with my job since I was 16. So it's a part of life. It's a way of life for me, and I don't think about it really.
Your job is so... you're going to be... You've released a new album, you've released a new single called Eden, haven't you?
Yes.
Today? And you'll be singing that for us at the end of the show. But your job has always been fantastically important to you, hasn't it? Would you say it's the most important thing in your life?
It is a very important thing. Because in a way it's part of me, it's part of my life, and singing is very much part of me, and it's something I feel I want to do and I have to do, and it's what I'm meant to do in a way.
I don't mean to sound impertinent, but would you like a family, or have you decided that that's not, that's not really you? What you want to do is travel and sing.
I haven't given it a huge amount of thought, to tell you the truth. I don't sit down and think, now, am I going to start having babies or do that?
No.
I sort of go with my life as it is, and it's always been so wonderful. I've always had so much work, and people want me to sing, and it's a lot about sort of giving as well. And I enjoy it the way it is. So, I mean, who knows, maybe it will all stop and I'll say, oh, well, maybe it's the time to have children or a family now, but it hasn't come up.
It's just
so
a terribly
far.
difficult thing to combine, isn't it? As Kiri Takanoa found, I mean, if you're still committed to your singing and you are travelling inevitably, actually having a family and living in one state place is just really difficult.
Yes, I would think if somebody sort of really, really wanted to have a family at the same time as doing this, they would feel very, very torn, because you do have to sort of, if you want, it depends what your goals are, it depends how interested you are in your career. I mean, a lot of people would say, well, you know, I'm not so bothered, I'm quite happy to let certain things go, or not maybe to sort of practice as hard or whatever, and give half my time over to a family.
It sounds to me from what you're saying is that you're one of these people who simply follows their heart. Don't you? You listen to that voice inside and you do what tells you to do.
I love to sing, and I love to record, and I feel sort of really privileged in a way that I'm able to do what I enjoy doing.
Do you find that your voice, most singers seem to say this, your voice simply gets incrementally stronger and stronger the more you sing, the more do you still have singing lessons, don't you?
I work with a coach rather than actual sort of lessons. And what the coach
nice
does...
distinction, okay.
Yes, that's the only way. It's a bit like being an athlete, really. Yes, it does get stronger. I mean, obviously there's a time when you sort of get much older and it sort of peters out. But for me, actually, it's the time that the voice is probably getting to its strongest, so you get to sort of the peak of your career. I wonder what that process is when a singer's voice... Take Sinatra. Sounded fantastic till he was about 63, 64, and then you could just hear it going, and it was incrementally going downwards. I wonder what that process is.
Lung capacity, is it?
I think it's just strength of the body, because actually when you can lose sort of up to 5 pounds when you're singing, if you're doing an opera or a concert. I mean, sometimes I come off from concerts and I'm dripping and I've lost loads of weight, and I'm desperate to go and have something to eat, so you're immediately in there having sort of spaghetti and a beer and whatever afterwards.
And that hasn't anything to do with dancing. That is to do with just moving around
voice control.
and singing.
Yes, you use a huge amount of energy, because it's like that's why I said it's a bit like being an athlete. It's very concentrated. You're using all the muscles around your body, and that's why singers sing for years and years before you even hear of them, because the training is such a focused and careful thing.
So when you're holding a
diet,
you're holding a top C or something, then your whole body must be, just in a muscular sense, rigid.
No, it's not. It's difficult to explain. It has to be sort of relaxed in a way, but you kind of push into the ground, if that makes any sense. If you, I mean, often you see classical singers. Kabai does it often when she starts a concert, and when she starts, each breath she takes, she then pushes her hands down like that. And it's almost as if you're grounding yourself, and out of that comes this sound. But it's a huge sort of muscle thing that you're using, but it's kind of a tension and a relaxation at the same time. It's very hard to explain unless you actually train.
You ought to do a video on it and call it "Lose a Stone" with Sarah Brightman. All everybody has to do is stand there and
sing off a stone. That's it.
Sing off a stone.
Sing off a stone.
That's a great idea. So it's lovely to see you again. Tell us about the new album very briefly. Eden sounds very kind of
biblical.
Well, paradisical, I was going to say.
Yeah, it is like that. It's very peaceful. At the time that I was making it, I was in a really happy state of mind, and I was feeling very peaceful. And I wanted something that sort of took in pieces of classical music, instrumental film pieces, contemporary pieces as well, and had a great time making it. And I thought, my God, maybe no one's going to buy this. I didn't know, and it's already sort of gone platinum in many countries, and it's doing really well. So I thought, no, I wasn't. I was thinking the right way.
Good.
Well, you're singing, and the single's out today.
I don't know when it came out.
Yes,
You
it is.
probably know more than I do.
It's out today.
I believe it is, and you're going to sing it for us at the end of the show.
Yes, I am.
Thank you. It's lovely to see you.
Thank you. Nice to see you.
Okay, thank you. See you at the end of the show. She's not gone. She'll be back. And then we're back after this break now with your calls to the Prime Minister, Tony Blair. Ask him what you want.
Today. It's called Eden, from the album of the same name, and we will see you tomorrow. Bye-bye.
Goodbye.
Bye.